Hi, and welcome to this How Do I video series about Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2016. In this video, I will explain how to create permissions in Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2016 using Automatic Permission Recording tool. In this video, you will see how easy it is to create permissions for any permission set you want to create. In older Microsoft Dynamics NAV versions, every time we needed more permission sets than we already have by default, we have had a problem. It was not so easy and we had to be very careful with this process. Now we can record table data permissions by simply going through the process in the application. To enable this scenario, I will get there by going through these steps. First, I will show you how to create new permission set and permissions. Then you will see how easy it is to create new permissions using Automatic Recording tool. After that, I will introduce you how to add permissions to related tables. Then, I will show you how to include or exclude permission sets in existing permission set. And on the end, I will show you how to add later new permissions to existing permission set. First, I want to introduce you about basic terms in this video. Permission set is collection of database permissions for one or more objects in Microsoft Dynamics NAV database that we can assign to one or more users. Permission is part of permission set with purpose to grant access to specific object in Microsoft Dynamics NAV database. We use the permission page to specify object permissions for a new permission set or to modify object permissions for an existing permission set. To create a new permission set, type permission in search pane and click on New. Then type permission code and name for permission set. Now, if we want to add permissions to this new permission set, click on Permission on a ribbon. Then we can choose object type and object ID. For example, table data as object type and table 4 for currency table to add permissions to this table. For this object, we can add a read, insert, modify and delete permission as we need to add. This was an old way how to add permissions to permission set, object by object. And it was not easy job. Now we have a new tool for this. We are on permission page again. If we want to add new permission, first we need to make a plan what this role actually need to work. When we know this, we can start. Go to Action tab on a ribbon and click on Start in the Record Permission group and confirm it. Before you confirm it, it is important to read the message about cache you basically need to close and reopen NAV or the company to clear the cache. Now, you need to leave the permission page alone and go to the process you are about to record permission for. It is important to remember to be sure to cover everything that needs to be done, and if you insert a record, make sure to also modify and delete it if that should be part of the permissions. In our example, I want to make permission set for creating sales order and manipulate with customers. Click on sales order and then on New. Type number, choose Sell to Customer and then choose Type and Number in lines. Now, if we want to modify lines, we need to change number, for example. The same things is if we want to enable deleting in lines. Delete the line. OK, we will close this page. Now, I want to create new customer. Click on Customers and then click New. Type number and name, for example. Then, to enable modify, we need to modify one field. And on the end, I want to enable delete for customer table, clicking on Delete. This is currently enough and we can finish. Open permission page again and click on Stop and of course confirm it. For example, we can see that we have read, insert, modify and delete permissions for customer and sales line tables, because we done all these actions. But on the sales header, we have not delete permissions because we didn't delete sales order in our scenario. Now we can notice that we have permissions only on tables we used in our actions. But sometimes we need more permissions, for example for related tables. In our example, it is possible we need a read permission, for example for country, region, salesperson, purchaser and similar related tables. We just need to locate on source table, for example on customer, and click on add read permissions to related tables command in the manage permission set group, and we can see now we have more tables in permissions page. The same thing is with all other sources and related tables on permission page. Now, if we want to add permission set to users, we need to open permission set page and click on permission set by user. The new page, we just need to check all permission sets to user you want. Sometimes we need to add specific permissions from some already existing permission set to our just created permission set. We can do it very easy. Just need to click on exclude permission set in the manage permission set group. Check value in the operation field. It have to be include, and now choose source permission set. For example, cash flow, and click on OK. Now we can see we have additional permission added. If we want to delete this cash flow or some other permissions from our permission set, we again need to click on exclude permission set in the manage permission set group. Now we need to change value in the operation field to exclude and again choose source permission set. I will again use cash flow to exclude these permissions. Click OK, and all these permissions will be deleted from your permission set. And on the end, what if you forgot to add some permissions to your permission set? This is not a problem. Just need to open your permissions page again and repeat scenario. Click on Start and add scenario you want. In my example, I will add permissions for items. Click on New and type number and description. Now, change description for modify permission. And delete item card to enable delete permission. Open permissions page again and click on Stop, and of course confirm when you get a message if you want to add these recorded permissions to your existing permission set. Now we can check it on item table. We have all permissions: read, insert and delete. Let's wrap up what I'm talking about. These were steps I followed. First, we created new permission set and permission. Then I showed how to add permissions using automatic recording tool. After that, we made adding permission to related tables. Then I showed how you can include or exclude already existing permission sets to your new. And on the end, we add new permissions to existing permission sets. With all these steps, I covered topics about how to create new permission set and permission, and how to add new permissions to permission set using automatic recording tool. To learn more about this topic, visit the Get Started page and follow the link on the screen. Thanks for watching this video about creating permissions in Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2016 using automatic permission recording tool. This video in How Do I series about Microsoft Dynamics NAV 2016 is prepared in collaboration of Microsoft and Platan.